And here we are, live, just chilling on our way. Light. Have a guess where we're going? Success office. Just sort me life out and just come off the water truck carting water. Updated the acoustics. You're getting the grand tour today. Alrighty. So, happy Bathurst Day, people. Move that book over there. Move the DBM shirt, shameless plug. Set up selfie stick. And let's just start it there and we'll get the selfie stick going, right? So how are we, peeps? And it's just another Sunday session. Whoever gets here, gets here. It's Bathurst. I don't blame you for not tuning in. I have been streaming on I've been streaming the Bathurst on my phone whilst I've been carting water. So we made it. Started here we are for a Sunday session. So it's been a fun week for farmers, or particularly out here. Long story short, we've gone ram sale season, we're flat out in hay season, harvest is knocking on the door. Been crutching sheep last week, hence the hat, getting all sorts of dirty. You gotta love that dust out of the yards. Don't forget to drink your water. I'm a couple of litres in for the day already. The other day at crutching, I dropped in 6 on a full day, and that wasn't too bad. And had a few sneaky shower beers after, because you get those days. So, what else to chat about? Team, right? Team, what? Welcome, team. Welcome to all the new people in the group. Give the video a like when you're seeing it. So Bathurst, I'm a race. If you couldn't guess, race car guy. Couple of trophies, there's race car DVDs and photos and stuff of race cars. So I'm a race car guy. So I love me Bathurst. Missed the old HRT days. Holden versus Ford. That was the Aussie Bathurst that I love. And so pretty sure someone told me this week it's Are You Okay week. Could be Are You Okay day. We have those. You can ask that any day of a mate. Are you okay? I was even chatting to a bloke this morning who I haven't chatted to for a while. Used to be a local bloke. He just sort of dropped in and said, "G'day, how you going?" In Messenger. So it's good to check in on people and stuff like that. Don't forget to enjoy life as whatever you're doing what you're doing. So had fun on the footy trip that I won't delve too many stories that everyone's probably heard about. Some of you blokes were there. And fun and games. So carting water today for stock, because they get thirsty too. And just getting set up, just starting to dot the I's, cross the T's, getting set up ready for harvest whilst the hay stuff's going on. So that's about the long and the short of it. I don't know what else to share with you guys, really. Muzz is flat out doing what he's doing. I think Scotty's working away. And life is what life is. And I, to be honest, and on my socials, I haven't been posting heaps this week because I've been doing stuff as a bigger priority. Sometimes you just get to the end of the day and you're spent. I did a funny one earlier in the week about gate posts, Facebook post, gate posts, ha, ha, ha. So that's life of an online entrepreneur / race car person. Drink your water. Don't forget to eat lunch. That's what I'm going to do now. Be good to each other. Check in on your mates is probably a really good thing, particularly in these stressful times on farms. Everyone's flat out. There's no excuse. Not no excuse. There's no one left out of not being flat out this time of year. We got, there's school stuff going on. We've got harvest, hay. All the CBH workers are going flat out. There's all the shop owners are going flat out. All that sort of stuff. There's heaps of stuff going on. People looking at holidays. Other people doing their travels. It's full tourist season out here, so the town is bustling. And that's how it is. But take the time to... Most of us are on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, if you're in this group, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, good on you. Get on the phone. Someone you haven't spoken to for a while who might live right next door. Even just rock up with a 6-pack and go, "How you going, mate? We'll sit here and we'll watch Bathurst together." And that could be enough. If you've only got a couple of hours left, so make it quick. And yeah, be that good mate. Sometimes the best mate is just going to sit there and say nothing. You don't have to talk. That's one of those things that Muzz and I have discussed before. Sometimes you just need to be the mate that listens, and sometimes it's not. You actually don't need to say anything as brothers. Sometimes it's just hanging out down the pub, having a bet on the horses, watching the footy semis in Darwin, whatever works. Just being that you don't have to be talking too much. You don't have to be sharing words of wisdom as much as all those boys on footy trip got subject to a few words of wisdom from me in the chat. But it was all fun. But the good mates are just there. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just rock up with a beer, just sit down. Whether it be footy season, cricket season, whatever. Don't forget about your mental health. Dad went to a barbecue last night, I think it was, in town, some men's mental health thing. Mum said, "Did I want to go?" And I went, the thought's nice, but I don't need to be hanging around a couple of depressed farmers in denial. Because I believe that a lot of guys that go to that are probably at that point. Dad went because that's how I see his point in farming. He's in denial that he wants to retire, but he's in denial of how to do it. There's a process, succession planning, blah, blah, blah. Lawyers and accountants get involved. That's how it is, mate. You got to do it properly. But, the talking to a mate, he doesn't have a lot of his mates just rock up on farm and have a cup of tea because they're all busy doing their own farm stuff. So, and guys his age, there's not a lot of guys his age left around town. There is and there isn't. A lot of those guys are in the retirement settlement in town. I won't call it a village, but it's a couple of houses close together that it's easy for they all look after each other. But Dad's retirement's going to be a bit different. He's mobile, stuff like that, and he's got Mum, to look after and work with and stuff, and they've got their own retirement that they want to do, not the traditional just go off, sit somewhere quietly. They're going to go do things. So, more on the mental health journey later, I suppose. If any one of you guys in the group, TJ, I know you dropped a ripper the other day, have a crack on Monday. It's got to get past me for approval, or Muzz. Or Scotty, for that matter. So we get to approve all your posts on Facebook. And let's talk about talking to your mate and are you okay this week? And probably don't forget to use the hashtag are you okay? Stuff like that. I think I've got that right, but if I don't have it right, it doesn't matter. Still talk to your mates and be there for your mates. Sometimes all you've got to do is just sit in the room. That's it. You don't even have to talk. It can be that simple. So, right, back to Bathurst. Don't forget to drink your water, eat a good lunch, stay hydrated, all that fun stuff. Peace out. Have a good one, people. Thanks to farmers that grow all the food, truckies that cart it all around the world and Australia and stuff like that. And thanks to the veterans that fought for our freedoms and continue to fight for our freedoms. So, stuff like that. Peace out. Have a good one. Thanks very much, everyone.